Every time we have a storm here in Atlanta, we can count on two things. Traffic will be bad, and trees and limbs and branches are gonna fall. We're here with Drake Dodson of Clearview Insurance, and we're gonna talk a little bit about what happens when a tree falls. We know you can't do anything about traffic, but what happens when a tree falls? And we're gonna give you a couple of different scenarios for insurance purposes.
So the first scenario, what happens if your own tree falls on your own house?
Sure. Well, so your first job as a homeowner is to take immediate action to prevent any further damage from occurring. So, call someone out, get a tarp up, whatever you can do to stop any further damage.
Those beautiful blue tarps.
Yes.
All right, what about if it's your tree, it goes onto your neighbor's house?
So if it's your tree on a neighbor's, the neighbor is responsible for their own damages. Now you may be responsible for the portion of tree that's on your yard, but the neighbor is primarily responsible for their damages.
So they call their insurance agent? You don't.
Correct.
Okay, wow.
So what if your neighbor's tree falls on your house?
Well, the same thing, opposite goes if it's your neighbor's
Okay.
tree. You are the one responsible for your own damages. Call your agent, talk to them about next steps.
What about fences? How does that work? Same thing?
So your policy is designed to cover any structures on the property. So that would, depending on the amount of damage done to the fence line and the costs associated, there would still be coverage there for that.
Okay, wow, all right, well, thanks.
Okay, so I guess a couple of takeaways. You want to be proactive. If there are any trees on your property that need attention, you should check with your HOA or the city for recommendations on what you can do. Don't cut before you put in an application or do any modifications. Another great thing would be have communication with your neighbor.
Right.
If you can work something out before a tree falls, that would be the best time to do it.
Great, thanks, appreciate it.
Thank you guys.